It's 5 a.m. Let's see how much reading I get done before work today. Just to give you a quick update since yesterday's 5 a.m. report, I finished The Last Conversation. I gave it 3 stars. It was a very interesting book, but you kind of spent the whole story wondering what is actually happening here. They keep you shrouded in mystery, and you don't really get to learn what's happening until the very end, and then the story kind of stops. The entire resolution of the conflict is just you finding out what the conflict is. Not very satisfying. Last night before bed, I started When Women Were Dragons. I read maybe 20 pages. I'm already obsessed with it. For a quick plot summary, there's an event called the Mass Dragoning in the United States in 1955 in which several women spontaneously turn into dragons. Historians and scientists are positing in this book that 1955 was not the first instance of dragoning and that it's actually been happening throughout world history. However, once it starts happening in America, the government starts telling scientists to stop looking into it, stop asking questions, etc. There's a lot of quotes that sucked me into this. I was like underlining. I think the writing is really beautiful and captivating. One of the early passages is a letter from a scientist addressing the government, and I just thought it was so perfect. Gentlemen, it is not my place to tell you how to do your jobs. I'm a scientist, not a congressman. My task is to raise questions, carefully record observations, and vigorously analyze the data in hopes that others might raise more questions after me. There cannot be science without the interrogation of closely held beliefs, as well as the demolition of personal aversions and biases. There cannot be science without the free and unfettered dissemination of truth. When you, as the creators of policy, seek to use your power to curtail understanding and thwart the free exchange of knowledge and ideas, it is not I who will suffer the consequences of this, but rather the whole nation and indeed the entire world. So yeah, really stoked to pick that up again this Monday morning. Oh, my cherry cold foam is not, cold foaming. That's a bummer. It looks really sad. Not my best, but you know I love a second coffee. So we will try again later this morning and I will see you on the other side. Okay, hello, I am back. I got through another 4 chapters in When Women Were Dragons, so I'm maybe, 15% of the way through. I am enjoying it so much. I think I'm gonna do something very out of character for me and bring it with me on my commute instead of listening to an audiobook. As you may know, I'm on a mission to read 30 books in 30 days. I would normally use my commute to listen to an audiobook to bang out a second title, but I really just wanna see what happens in this one. Thanks for tuning in. Let me know how much reading you got done over the weekend, and I will see you tomorrow at 5 a.m. Bye.